Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started. And this... Oh, what a climb! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
McTominay is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? The referee's awarded a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And can he finish it? Oh, what has happened here? And one more try! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contact. He's had a shot! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Pinches it off him. First quarter of an hour gone. Short changes him with that pass. Oh, nicely intercepted. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Roberto Carlos. Tries a shot! And he's there to clear it. And here's Roberto Carlos.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Strokes it back. And it's Hullet. Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And now the breakaway. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Roberto Carlos goes on a charge down the left. That's tidy. McTominay. Hullet does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Alexander-Arnold ploughing through the middle.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. McTominay, a player who needs no introduction. And they've switched it over to the other side.
Good switch, that.
Vieira. And it's Gullit. And it's McTominay. Cristiano Ronaldo. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. So what can they make of this? Vieira with the clearance. Taken back almost at once. Now, what about a counter-attack? That has been cut short. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He's played it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Roberto Carlos, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Gullit. Oh, that's neat. And this is Roberto Carlos. Lovely feet. Roberto Carlos drives forward on the overlap. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. That's a good run down the left. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And that has not gone well. And the first 45 minutes are up. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Reflections on the first half?
Bolivia will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. Manchester United get the second half going. Saliba. Roberto Carlos. Alexander-Arnold is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Gullit. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Aimed beyond the defence. Alexander-Arnold has it in a what? He gets big! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
That's a little off target. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Pull it. And that's an errant pass. Kimmich. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. No, it's come to nothing.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Roberto Carlos. Alexander-Arnold has created one goal already. Now Saliba. Pullet is onto it in a flash. Pullet, searching pass he's played there. And that's put paid to a promising move. Just about up to the hour now. Pass somewhat off target. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, that's fabulous. No, he's not getting his way this time. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's McTominay. McTominay stood his ground strongly. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ferdinand. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Vieira. Pull it. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
There's the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Cambio.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Rafael Leao coming on to a rapturous reception. It is the moment we've all waited for.
It's a wow moment. Now that's the sort of change you don't see every day.
Oh, no joy this time. Roberto Carlos. And Alexander-Arnold. Saliba. Vieira. And it's McTominay. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao has crossed into the middle. Pullet can be a real threat inside the box. Now, can they get him away? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well read. Nice interception. McTominay plays the return pass. Great pressure, plenty of it. Manchester United finding their passes. Kimmich, chance here to counter. Great vision. That ball looks a good one.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Cambio en Bolivia. Número 24. Número 19. Número 22. Número 3. Número 17. Entra en
Rice.
número 14. Número 11.
Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch...
And it's Owen. And the shot! Really well taken goal. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Bolivia are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produce something out of nothing there.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Czech breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Alexander-Arnold. I think we're just about done here. Rafael Leao receives it in a good position here. Alexander-Arnold, chance to deliver.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Desperate defending required here.
Se está realizando un cambio.
And he's managed to get rid. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Roberto Carlos. And that's been drilled in. Oh, well played, well played. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
And this is Hullet. The ball has bounced loose now. Messi. Vieira. And here's Cantona. That is a great pick out. Nesta. So what can they make of this? Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And here's Cantona. Oh, good take in a good area. Roberto Carlos has it out wide and in space. Messi. Now it's Hullet. Cafu, Gattuso demonstrating his defensive quality there. Rummenigge looking to run onto it. And that's definitely not his best. Mateus. Now it's Messi. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Kimmich, nice looking ball.
Oh look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully a football match will break out soon.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Buffon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Cafu. And it's Hullet. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Cantona. Cruyff. And the finish! It's hit the upright. Some really good ball movement. Played out towards the right wing. That's really good defending. They get a throw in. And they've got a throw. It's a good spell of possession, this. Vieira driving forwards. Cruyff! Vieira. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Cantona quietly revving up. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Cannavaro. Some good work on the right flank here. Great ball, and he's in here. Chips it through. That's an excellent interception. Cleared without complication. And Mateus. And here's Cantona. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And this is Hullet. And it's off he goes! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Cruyff is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Mateus. Vieira conjures time and space where few can. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Roberto Carlos. And he was alert to it. Rummenigge. Gattuso. Oh, well measured. Oh, no joy this time. Cannavaro. Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp, and he's picked out the run. And this is Hullet. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Oh, perfectly measured that. Vieira. Cantona. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And Messi! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Messi is offering a right smile there.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And the first 45 minutes are up. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. Here we go again.
Bolivia really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Mateus. Vieira. And it's Cruyff. Roberto Carlos. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Cruyff. Climbs up big! Superb goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the first goal of the game.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside. That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
Now it's Cantona. Hullet. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gattuso. And that's been won straight back. Lahm picks it up out wide. Now that's a lovely exchange. Lahm. Big header! Baresi with the clearance. Lahm made a surge from fullback, As it turned out, unsuccessfully. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. And that is as far as they're going to go. Lam. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. So he's plotting something before playing it in.
Bolivia really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And the shot! He's got a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Cambio en Bolivia. Número 15.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Oh, he's burst twice! It's bounced back off the post. Neymar's cross. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's found a way through. Neymar. Rummenigge. And he's got the beating of his man. Rummenigge. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Knocks it out wide.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Not the most accurate pass. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Well read, and the danger is averted. Now it's Hullet. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Bergkamp. Gattuso. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's a lovely, neat pass. Now, that looks a decent ball. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Gattuso going full steam ahead down the left flank. Has a look and plays it forward. That's a sharp pass. Kimmich.
Bolivia are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Now it's Bergkamp. Rummenigge. Brilliantly cut out. That's been cut out, well played. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rummenigge. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick.
Se está realizando un cambio.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Bellingham. He's in a great position here, and he's in on goal. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Vieira. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Zanetti pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Kimmich making good progress on the right-hand side. And that has sent him sprawling. Referee has just said play on. Rummenigge. And it's Gullit. Shot at goal! It's in! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied.
And that's that. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Your reflections then, Jim?
Bolivia definitely struggled to get going. That was sensed by their support early on, and it just compounded the frustration.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.